All right, so I just build things and then I talk about them and then I connect those things to what I believe is the correct sort of vision for Web3, a distributed world, all that stuff. Okay, so this is obviously this is an old Lenovo laptop, and I'm running. This is the Linux browser, right? But still, I have the console open, and what I'm doing is I'm installing Node.js. All the cool kids use Node.js, right? That's the thing that React is built on and all these things. So I'm going to build Node.js on this. And while I'm doing it, I'm doing many things at once. And so I'm recording all this stuff into a file system, right? And then I can look at it through a website with the Node.js stuff that I'm building right now, right? And I've done this before in PHP, and it worked out really well. But I'm just moving now, again, to the popular platform that everybody uses, which is Node.js. But I want to talk a little bit more about this because there's something interesting we can understand about this is that it has to be plugged in. And if it's not plugged in, it dies. That's because I can't purchase a good battery for it, right? It's very difficult. It's very difficult because the firmware won't accept anything but an authentic battery, and Lenovo doesn't make that anymore, and the people that they sent me to don't make it. So I would love to have a good battery for this thing that works. But we can now understand that when I walk into a room with this thing, it's going to be powered off. In fact, I could probably just take the battery out, right? I think I can do that. We're going to have some fun. Let's see if I just take the battery out, and may not be able to do this with one hand, but there we go. There we go. No battery, right? So there's no way that when this gets unplugged, it's going to still work. Yeah, that killed it, right? That killed it taking the battery out. Or maybe it didn't. I don't know. We'll see in a second. Oh, yeah, so it looks like it's still going. Uh, so my point is then that this becomes a special sort of tool. I can walk into somewhere with this, no battery, and a power plug, and people can understand that a session isn't. I'm not going to save something to it, right? I could even boot this off of CD or DVD and not have a hard drive on it. Something crazy like that, right? That's possible. And the job of this thing is really to run as a digibyte server. So this is just one of many. It's just old, it's dusty. But this lets me write those, see there I am. It lets me write those crazy words that sometimes I use as a hashtag system. And you'll see me do that. You'll see very strange hashtags, and you'll think I'm being cute as a button. I'm not. I'm not. This is not an affectation, which is confusing because it appears that many people do things just because of the way it looks. And I, unfortunately, don't, right? I mean, otherwise I would have cleaned this up for you, right? So anyway, that's just a little glimpse into my world, into my life. And, you know, I'm looking for people to collaborate with, and I'm looking for investors. So if you have money, I'm looking for silent partners, right? And how you make the money? It's through classes and all the stuff that I do, right? And if you're looking, if you want to collaborate with me, that's great too. I've got a team in Austin I'm working with at this point. I have a project manager. We're doing all sorts of stuff. All right. Hey, you guys have a good day.